This is the Entrepreneur Hour. Yeah, you are tuned in to the Entrepreneur Hour. I guess down with mine, I guess down with mine, I guess down with mine. This is the Entrepreneur Hour. Tune in to the Entrepreneur Hour. With mine. Damn. Tune in the Entrepreneur Hour. The Entrepreneur Hour. The Entrepreneur Hour. The Entrepreneur Hour. Entrepreneur Hour. La hora de los entrepreneurs. Yeah. What up, y'all? Man, it's the first episode of the Entrepreneur Hour for 2021. I want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It's going to be a good one, right? And to start off, I got my bros. Up in this bitch. So check us out. My boy from up north, my boy KC. What's good with you, bro?
Yes, sir. What's good?
What's up with you, man?
Klew.
How you been?
Hey, man, I'm chilling.
Shit, that's all we can do in 2021, man.
You.
DJ Robbie Dinero.
You already know what it is, man.
I already know what the fuck it is, man. We've been going way back, like 4 flats on the Cadillac,
And
baby.
you already know I got the LA all on my neck
I
and
already
stuff,
know
so you
it,
ain't
man.
got
You
to
put
worry.
down for the city and stuff. We already know that.
Look, LA towel on my neck at, but if you repping where you from, I respect that.
Exactly.
Let's do it.
Exactly. Let's do
Yeah,
this and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, we've been doing it for a minute, Robbie.
Right.
Been doing it for a minute and stuff like that, bro.
2015, 14.
Nah, probably. Yeah. Remember when we started with the Troublesome show, with the AV show?
Oh yeah.
We got into the boat and all that type of shit.
Yeah, it definitely helped get my exposure out there and stuff like that. Especially the boat party. Boat parties is a whole crazy vibe story.
Yeah, man. If y'all don't know what we did, man, me and Robbie Dinero and Top Notch and the whole DLA network, we used to throw these dope ass shows on a boat. So we used to link up in Long Beach, you know what I'm saying? We used to book some cats and we used to go out on the ocean. We used to turn it up and Robbie would DJ and then we'd have some cats rocking on the boat and shit. Shit was dope, bro. Sold out all the time we did it.
Sold out every single time we had guest performances. Shout outs to Orlando Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Can I tell the story real quick?
Tell the story then.
Bro missed the boat, so he went and rented another boat so he can try to jump on our boat from another boat.
No.
I don't understand how he thought that was going to happen.
I don't know. Like, he missed the boat because we had him booked, bro. We had him booked.
Yeah.
And homie was like, he was late like always. You know what I'm saying? So he was super late. By the time he got there and stuff like that, all we see is another little boat chasing our boat and some dude next to us trying to jump on our boat.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't make it up. I couldn't make it
for
up
real.
if I tried.
Orlando
Shit.
Brown, though. That's
That's
about right.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Right.
exactly what it is and shit.
Big facts.
Now, Robbie, I know that you DJ. That was like how you started, right?
Right.
So what made you want to start producing for people and then start, you know what I'm saying, like doing stuff like that?
Well, I mean, shit, I always been into music. I started off 12 years old rapping. So rapping was my gateway to even DJing. So I felt like all that ran hand to hand, rapping, DJing, producing, and stuff like that. I just wanted to lend a hand in the industry.
No, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I feel you. And then, but now, like it's gotten to the point where you just started doing it from just as a hobby. But now you doing some things. You at KJLH. You know what I'm saying? The city knows about DJ Robbie Dinero. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. Tell us about like was there like any time throughout this whole process that you just wanted to like quit?
Yes, pretty much. But I never did because I had such good feedback. Mm-hmm. A lot of people kept telling me what I was doing was good and stuff, and I had really big names and influencers hitting me up, telling me like, "Yo, bro, you're hot." Like when you got verified checks and Corrupt and Stevie Wonder is your boss at the radio station, and they all telling you doing your thing. It's like,
I mean.
You gotta keep doing it.
Look, you know how I knew this dude was too bougie and everything for me?
Tell me.
Man, I'm chilling at the house smoking and everything, and all I know I'm watching Love and Hip Hop, and I'm like, hold up. Is that you?
You was on Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, I was on Love and Hip Hop.
DJing, of course. You know what I'm saying?
It was crazy. I was just making a beat 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was just not feeling it. And I looked up on the screen, and it was Growing Up Hip Hop. Because I was on Love and Hip Hop and Growing Up Hip Hop. You feel me? In the same year. And I was looking at Growing Up Hip Hop. Shouts to my girl, Brianna Latrice, and all that. But I was on there, and I looked up at the screen, and I see myself, and I'm like, oh, shit, I need to keep getting on these beats more. Or everything. That was just like a week ago.
Oh, shit. See what I'm saying? Like,
everything.
The hustle, bro. It can go for a minute and stuff, man. Mm-hmm. KC.
Talk to me.
Now, when we linked up a few years ago and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Was at the Mozzie event.
Yes,
I remember we went
sir.
to that Mozzie
Yeah.
event. Shout out to Troy
man.
Marshall for the plug.
Uh-huh.
We got to go to the Mozzie event and everything when he dropped his Gangland album. Shit was
Yeah.
dope as hell. KC came through. We did some great networking and we just
Yeah.
locked it in since then. Now, I know that you was, you were doing your thing. Now you're up north.
Yeah, I'm
Right?
back up north. So I'm originally from Hayward, California. It's about like 10, 15 minutes away from Oakland, you know.
Okay.
And that's the big mecca of hip-hop for a lot of the Northern California music and different things like that. And I originally came out here because I was up there doing my thing, doing concerts and shows and different things like that as an
Yeah,
artist and putting the stuff on myself.
Okay, so
you
you're
know?
doing everything.
Yeah, I was doing everything.
Entrepreneur from the ground floor.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I started with DJing.
Okay.
And then as I started DJing, you feel me? This back when jerking, you know what I'm saying? Dudes was trying to make songs. Like, oh, this is easy, bro. I'm going to teach myself how to engineer. You know, I'm going to make these beats. And then we started making jerking songs, you know, and it was popping.
Oh,
and ever since then, I decided, like, I'm going to go to school for this. I went to LA recording school.
Yeah, you went to the LA recording school, yeah.
Not too far. It was great, you know, a great experience to really be able to learn and be with industry teachers that's done it.
Do you suggest that people who actually want to follow that path get themselves in something like that? Because a lot of people that I talk to, you know what I'm saying, they scared about the whole school
Yeah.
thing and everything. Like, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? I mean, just me from outside looking in, I should have like it's an investment within yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like what you put into yourself is what you're going to get, you know? The seed that you plant is all that's going to come back and bear whatever fruit you come with. So
Message.
when you go to the school, you get what you put in. But for me, I was really off the connections. Like, I'm big on networking. Like, I'm huge on networking. Like, almost so much that your product is going to develop. But this networking, you better have from day one.
From day one.
You better have that straight. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So that's what the school was really for me. A lot of stuff that I learned, you know, but really the business of watching someone, your teacher in front of you is probably going to go to a session after school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you should watch how this person lives.
Right. Because they got Grammys. They got
They got Grammy. I mean, people are still up there working with Bruno Mars that is teaching, you know? So
Yeah.
it's a great experience. But for me, I took away the opportunity to be in LA, being from a different place.
being from a
You
different
feel me?
place. Gotcha.
And that's everything. Watching.
So somebody told you rap, DJ, or produce. What are you gonna do if you can only choose one?
If I could only choose
one.
rap, DJ, or produce.
Yes.
Man, I think I'd produce.
Produce, okay.
Because on the low, you can sneak it in there.
Yeah.
What? Come on
Is that
now.
What is your answer?
Look.
Yeah, talk to me, Ryan.
On some personal shit, you could be Dr. Dre and do it all.
Oh, yeah. You can,
But
sneak it
if
in
I had
there.
to pick one, it would probably be I'll probably rap.
Probably
Right,
rap?
right, right.
I'll probably
Rap.
rap.
Oh,
I'll probably
shit,
rap.
okay.
It's because I like poetry. Like
Okay.
I just like bars and punchlines and stuff. So I like that, and it pays well. But producing pays well too.
Oh,
It
yeah.
pays well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get that placement, bro, you good.
Take my little fake wave scratch, put it on the beat. I am the DJ. Brother, what you mean?
On everything. On everything. I like that.
Now, as two producers, right, two people that actually make beats for other artists and everything like that, do you feel like this new age music that's going on right now, you know what I'm saying? Because ever since in the past, 5 to 7 years, you know how the music's changed and
Yeah,
all that, you know what I'm saying?
always.
You grew up on Bay legends.
Man.
You grew up on LA legends, you know what I'm
LA.
saying?
Shout out to 50 Cent
Yeah, you
though.
feel me?
Okay, no, I'm saying no, it's 52. I'm saying 50.
Even-
But we grew up with those LA cats
Yeah.
that establishes West Coast shit, right?
Yeah.
So do you
Facts.
Right, so
Facts.
so how do you feel about this new age coming up? Like these new artists and everything? Because I know people in the Bay have a whole different sound than LA cats do.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that's that do you feel like this new movement that's coming in is something that can be worth like as far as extending, or do you think it's something that's really, really like next year will be something else?
So sadly, I feel like my answer's so all over the place because you gotta go by artists. But I'll say this: compared to music before to what I see now,
Right.
I see open creativity because there's way too many ways for you not to be independent. How are you not making your... I mean, we could all be up here copy and pasting everybody. Same
Right,
verse,
right,
the
right,
same beat.
Right.
There's 5 songs out there made by the same producer with
Same
the same...
sample,
You know what I'm saying?
same sample, everything.
Yeah.
But, there's a lot of people coming different. Like, up north, he's not exactly, Oakland, Bay Area, nothing like that. But we got Haiti baby that's from, you know, Stockton up there.
He's dope.
And he come real different.
Yeah, he's dope though. I like him.
Okay, all right. Robbie, what do you think about this LA sound and shit like that, though? You know what I'm saying? We went from like the 90s to the early 2000s. It was all gangster rap for the most part. Now it's kind of more of a, I mean, the streets is kind of coming back, to be honest with you, though.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like how it's going back to the original way it was. It's like these cats coming out from the dirt, don't got nothing. They making it. You got your Kendricks, you know, just straight out of Compton. And now he's like considered the best rapper in hip hop. Then you got Roddy Ricch. He's out of Compton too, but he adapted like a southern kind of style.
It's different
with
it's
the
different.
trap.
Yeah,
but he still kept the West Coast, and he charted #1 above them on their own style. So I still feel like I like it. I don't have a problem with it. And it's just times, you know, you gotta move with the time. So
okay. I mean, yeah, you gotta be able to be fluent and just kind of ride the wave and everything. Because
right.
You know, things change in cycles and so forth.
Right.
But I know that you did this video. Tell me about this video we about to play right now. This Mikey 2Z Two Wise video.
My boy Mikey 2 Eyes.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Mikey 2 Eyes. So yeah, this is the guy I working with right now. He's super hard. He can rap, sing, and he make beats. He makes beats for like Savi Third, One Take J. A bunch of cats really out here doing his thing. Everybody knows about him, and you know we keeping it in house right now. So I just decided that he definitely deserved it.
He's that shot. Yeah.
Definitely. Shout outs to Pookie F and Rude, Compton Rocco, and everybody. Everybody working with bro right now.
And you made the beat
crazy.
to that. That's
no, I didn't make. I didn't make the beat to that one.
Okay, which one did you make the beat to?
I made the beat to my boy Young Goat, Tunkin,
okay.
straight out of Inglewood.
Oh, okay.
And he's definitely holding that down.
Okay.
I can't wait till we get into that one too.
All right, we're going to get into both of them videos right now. All right, so we're going to be back with Robbie Dinero, my boy KC. We're about to get into the Mikey 2 Wise video, Young Go videos, and we're about to be back in a minute. It's the Entrepreneur Hour, y'all.
Yeah, that.
no love in these streets, but a nigga still love the hood. Don't need to explain, homie, what's already understood. I do this shit for my solid niggas that's from the hood. It ain't too many of us that's left. If I could sum the hood, shit, I'ma keep it 100. Plus the 2 at the 411th Street, I'm from Tunkin. Crip gang, clip bang for the beef, it ain't nothing. Say how my youngin' shit on niggas, have them weak in they stomach. Bitch, I'ma do this shit like no man did it. He compare me to these niggas cause my program different. Gotta do this shit legit, I'm tryna own land, nigga. Fuck down young, I'm tryna ball till I'm an old ass nigga. That's on the hood. I know a diamond chain cannot hide the pain. I know when they see me up, people gon' try to ride the wave. I done seen it all, observing behind designer frames. Almost lost myself to the shit, but I'ma find a way. I've been at it for a minute, man, I've been all on my grind. In the trenches with all my niggas, bitch, we really outside. I've been doing this for way too long. All of the pressure, but I'll be way too calm. Yeah. Shit really weak, but I'll be way too strong and I shine.
Look, I've been doing this shit. I can't ruin this shit. Pay my pain with my pen, cause I'm fluent with this. My lifestyle ain't no game, cause I'm true to this shit. Tryna cut out all my scheming dog and do it legit. But I do it like Pete, but I do it like Nick. Do this shit for my kids, I do this shit for the Crips. Know y'all thinking I'm a statistic, but it is what it is. Buy my mama a house, I'ma buy me a Benz. Try to keep it tunnel vision, feds was fogging my lens. Now I'm leading the way, my niggas follow me in. I'ma bulletproof every core that my daughter be in. Remember 9 months ago, I ain't know how to begin. Now I'm laughing, no relaxing, I'm the lottery kid. They say ball till you fall, but I ain't falling for shit. Niggas wasn't answering calls, now they calling for shit. That's on the hood.
I've been at it for a minute, man, I've been all on my grind. In the trenches with all my niggas, bitch, we really outside. I've been doing this for way too long. All of the pressure, but I'll be way too calm. Shit really weak, but I'll be way too strong and I shine. Alright, look, and I'ma run when I see cops, nigga. Cause they wanna put me back up in that C block, nigga. Youngin' actors be the reason why the streets hot, nigga. I could put that shit on motherfucking Lee Rock, nigga. Was young, homie, doing life for the set. Never folded, man, the Brody did it right for the set. Imagine waking up knowing that your life is a mess. You better stop if you ain't ready for these type of regrets, nigga. A little word to the wise. Hating niggas on their job cause they working with lies. Only thing a nigga promised that I'm certain to die. So thug it out, cause a blessing come in perfect disguise. But you don't hear me though. You ain't been in these type scenarios. In a cage tripping, you missing the homie burial. But sometimes I guess it be like that. Other homies always told us keep it G like that. On the hood. I've been at it for a minute, man, I've been all on my grind. In the trenches with all my niggas, bitch, we really outside. I've been doing this for way too long. All of the pressure, but I'll be way too calm. Shit really weak, but I'll be way too strong and I shine.
Yeah. Yo, so check this out, Robbie. Tell me more about these videos that we just saw. Tell me more about Mikey Two Eyes.
All right, so my boy Mikey Two Eyes, he's been doing this thing since the Fanatics. Shout outs to them. If you don't know who the Fanatics are, it's that song "Don't Drop That Dun Dun Dun." You already know.
Yeah, we know.
My boy was running with them when he was a younger cat. He about like 26 years old. So he's a little something. I got tucked away. He sings, he raps, and he makes beats. And like I said, he did stuff for One Take J, Rucci, Savi Third. The list goes on. So
he been working then.
Yeah, he's hella been working.
Okay, that's working right there, bro.
So I've been pushing him. He's one of my artists that I'm actually pushing right now.
Cool.
And then my boy Young Go.
Well, you got to get him back first. You got to get him on the show.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We got to bring him to the Entrepreneur Hour.
The Entrepreneur Show, pop
homie, just like be working, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm just, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But okay, so now that beat you produced though.
Yeah, Young Go. All right, Young Go.
Where's he from?
He's from Inglewood. But he's a Tongan. Shouts to all my Tongans.
Hey, shout out to
my Islander.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Especially my Islander women. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's from the islands and all that, getting it popping. But he had a big fan base.
Okay.
And so, it really was crazy how we linked up.
Yeah, how did you link up with him? Because y'all just Tongans and
weird. One night, I was in the house and I was bored. I went to get gas and I'm just a go getter. Like
Man,
I don't gotta just make beats or whatever. I turned on the Lyft app. I just wanted to drive, and I did one ride. I picked up these two people. They were like talking to me in the car. They were like, "Oh, I got a cousin. He raps."
You rap, okay.
So I'm like, "Oh, I'm trying to network," and then I go on this stuff. I'm like, "Oh, I like it." Like I was in love with it.
Oh, you actually felt it like that.
I
It wasn't
felt
just
it.
like
Man.
okay.
So I went from
That's
meeting
rare.
these people to his YouTube. Excuse me, from his YouTube to his Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I went and did my homework. And I hit him up. I was like, "Yo, I got beats." Sent to my beat page. Like a week later, I got a little, hit up. Like, "Oh yeah, somebody just bought beats." I'm like, "All right, cool." Didn't tell me nothing about it. As far as I'm concerned, I was in the dark.
Right.
Next thing you know, I wake up one morning and my name is tagged on a whole bunch of stuff. Not only did he do the song, but he put DW Flame on there. Shout outs to him, killing Long Beach right now, super killing Long Beach. So
Shout out to the 562, y'all.
shout out to 730 and DW Flame and everybody out the east side of Long Beach. So you see how networking. My boy was just talking about networking and like
Everything.
I'm like a freak when it comes to that, because man, I'll find your YouTube, I'll find your Instagram, and I'll be on your Twitter.
Man, I found
So,
your manager.
on everything.
Fine, everything.
On everything.
Right. Okay. So now, doing that, right?
Right.
I speak to these artists. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak to an artist and everything, they want to, obviously make these moves and stuff like that. But the thing that really gets to me is the fact that their social media is just so just not on point.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do you feel that social media is how, like, you know what I'm saying? This is such a big asset because so many people, you know what I'm saying? They want you to check me out. I'm this, I'm that, blah, blah, blah. But they got like 500 followers. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
like,
it's a big thing. Like, even if you got like one follower, if you just got everything on point, it's a big thing. Like, I don't know why people don't take social media so serious. Just like the other day, my social media is pretty much on point, I would say. And when I reach people that have verified checks, even though I don't have a verified check, they still give me my recognition.
because your shit's on point.
It's on point.
It's on point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it does matter.
That's one of the main things and stuff that I tell artists and stuff, because they're like, I don't get the views that I want, but at the same time too, they don't know how to check their analytics. People are talking about, I wish I had more streams, but then again, they only have like their Instagram like 200 followers. You look at the Spotify, they ain't got no views, they ain't got no nothing.
Right.
How do you guys feel, right? How do you guys feel about an artist actually investing money within themselves? Because how you were saying, like, you just sold the beat. Like, you just sold the beat, right? Now, that alone, right, how does that make you feel as an artist and a producer and stuff? Because when somebody buys your beats and stuff like that, that's something you obviously put together.
You want to? I'm gonna answer that after you.
I'll touch down on it and I'll let you rock with it. A very easy, clean start is just people ain't paying for beats.
No. Well, I mean, I can go on YouTube, bro.
You ain't buying the beats.
No.
So if you took 3 seconds to come to my page, especially when Brad's talking about he was in the dark, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know you was just another dude.
Right.
Then you came with some fire.
Right.
From something it make you feel better as a producer. It make you more inclined to, if this artist really had his stuff together and came and was talking some cross promotion and we really set the bag up, I'd be more willing to believe him.
All right.
Because he made that move, right? Right. So when they invest in themselves, it kind of just makes you take these artists a lot more serious than they usually take themselves. Because I have a lot of artists that want to say that they're serious and everything, but you can tell when somebody's serious.
Hey man, one thing I've noticed is like if you give somebody a free beat, like most likely they're not gonna hop on it. But if they bought it, they gonna hop on it because they bought it.
Because they bid it. Okay.
So
all right. So when you guys start making these beats, right? Do you when y'all make beats, do you have a specific vision for the song? Like, have you ever sold your beat? Like, okay, put it like this: if you sold your beat and the song's whack, okay, because I know y'all smirking and shit, because I know y'all had this shit done. Does it make you want to be like, don't put it out? I mean, because after they bought it, it's their shit.
Yeah.
It's their shit. So if they fuck up the song, it's on them. You know what I'm saying?
We're talking exclusive.
Well, I actually came up past that because you can't get my beat page unless I give it to you. Like I don't post.
That's deep.
It's
Like
that.
I tell, I on my shit like
okay,
that. And then like even like you'll be a fool to go on my beat page and think like those are my hottest songs because my hottest beats not even on there.
Man,
Like my hottest beats are in Drake's email. You feel what I'm saying? They in Amigos. They in Amigos email.
Right.
Going to y'all.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
I totally feel you on that.
Everything.
Have you made a beat and heard the song.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So how do you feel about that? Because that's your baby. The beat is everything. You know what I'm saying? But then again, like when I buy it, it's my shit. So
like I said before, or maybe I haven't been explaining enough, but I view myself more as a real executive, a real businessman in this shit, you know?
Right.
That beat, boy, I make that with my eyes closed 3 times in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? He know what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be hot. You know, that same beat might have been picked up by somebody else, and then, wow, it was even hotter. You know, now it's really something. I don't think like that. I think that's something I made. It's cool. I rock with it. You know, you'll know when it really means something to your heart, and that's why it's in Drake email.
That's why it's in Drake.
It ain't on my beat page.
No,
but, like,
I feel you.
other than those, like, you know, and there ain't a million of those. There's a reason why it feel like it's something to you.
Okay, all right, because it touches your soul and stuff like that. Now, when you make beats like that, you just rap on them?
Sometimes,
like,
nah.
save your best shit for somebody?
I keep the shit that I think nobody else will be able to even get on
touch.
and take it, because it's like when you are a real artist, you'll have a vision for something that, like, I didn't even know Young Go was gonna pick that beat. I had beats that I purposely wanted him to have, and he picked that one.
Okay.
So it's like, then you see how he rocked on it, and then he got the feature from Long Beach.
Okay.
And that's a big feature, and it's like we get the numbers and stuff, and it's like, okay, I see your vision, but I didn't even see your vision, you know what I'm saying, before that.
Okay.
So you never really know.
So since y'all both started like doing music actually, like as artists and so forth like that, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's the question for each of you. Who's the top 3 artists that influenced you? What made you want to start doing this music shit? Because as y'all know, like this music shit is just, it's if you don't got the love for it, you ain't gonna survive this shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
true.
If you're doing this shit because you want to blow up, because you want to go platinum, because you want to do all this, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen like that. You got to have that love. You got to go through the dirt to get it. So what is the artist that made you be like, yo, like the 3 top artists that influenced you, Robbie? What it is?
I mean, Lil Wayne influenced the world.
Okay.
Yeah. Lil Wayne definitely influenced the world. And I felt like Dr. Dre did too. And when I said, like, you was like, oh yeah, well, you know, all the LA, you know, we're so used to how it was back in the day.
Right.
But Dr. Dre paved the way for a lot of stuff. Like, when I said 50 Cent, it was because of Dr. Dre. When I say Eminem, it's because of Dr. Dre.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg, because of Dr. Dre. I mean, you can go.
Yeah.
So you got to, like, give him his props from somebody that just started off as a DJ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Just producing everything for NWA, and now he just was able to.
Ice Cube and Eazy-E and Snoop Dogg and Warren G. Besides YG and maybe Nipsey, I think everybody has had something to do with Dr. Dre.
I mean, even the people who didn't have it were influenced
still
by
gonna get
Dr. Dre.
touched.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
He
So,
gone.
so you got, okay. All right, so Wayne, Dre.
And man, I always get caught up in this mix. I'm a DJ and it'll switch up on you. But
I mean, there's some DJs that really kill shit. Like, I mean, take Manny Fresh away from Cash Money.
I mean, that's the reason why that third one is always hard. Because I mean,
that's
you
a
can
hard
always
spot.
put anybody in there. I mean, I really grew up loving hip hop as a whole. Like, I'm on the West Coast, but back then we had BET and we had the Box and we had all that.
The Basement, y'all heard the
Right.
Basement? Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
had cats that was coming in from, like, you know, the South, you know, and they was coming in spitting bars like T.I. and Lil Wayne. And you got the East Coast, you know, you got Cameron, the Dipset, and you got the West Coast, you got Corrupt. And so to name 3, that's difficult. I named 2, and hopefully y'all don't shoot me for it.
No, I feel that.
No. It's hard. I know it's hard to pick your top 3. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're an
everything.
artist and a producer and so forth. What do you say, KC? What you got?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to steal off just like him and pull it too. No, but I think my top, which I gotta always say, because to me, not only is he the first for the cutoff of my generation, you feel me? Like, the people I say are the real last goats who showed you how to rock with a blueprint and keep chasing something is Diddy for me.
Oh,
and that's a big one for me, because he started as an intern, started grinding, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I as well feel like you gotta start as an intern, or you gotta start somewhere in the building showing that you're gonna put in that grind for whoever you
That you're
carrying
rocking
that
with.
flag for.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me? And then
Wait, can you imagine the game without Diddy?
Man, not at all.
Can you imagine it?
I can't imagine our technology that we have in music business without Diddy. I can't think about some of the different deals. We getting back to 50 too.
Yeah.
But like I can't think about some of them deals we have without certain these artists that we have. Like they've really paved the way for us.
Be no Biggie without
Man,
it.
Be no
with
Biggie. That's
what?
right. That's
You know
right.
Lil Kim.
Yeah, I mean,
You
can
take
just
Lil
go.
Kim
You just-
out a
you just-
chunk of the female rappers that follow a lot of what she does, you gonna take
There'd be
out
no
a big,
there'd be no Nicki.
What?
There'd be nobody. She put the blueprint,
and that's just
you know what I'm saying. That's just how it is. You follow that.
Right.
And
So
then
Diddy for sure. Yeah,
Diddy's definitely my top.
Yeah.
I think my second one, which is interesting because it's LA one, but it means everything to me, is Snoop Dogg, because that is the first artist that really meant anything to me. It's funny because I'm for surely a Bay dude, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
you're a Bay dude.
I'm
I
a
Shout
mean,
out
Bay
to
you
the
had
Bay.
legends. You had
And shout out
Mac.
to the
Man,
Bay.
we got Drew
You got
down.
Mac,
we got
you had-
we
Drew
got Kid, we got a
down,
lot
you
of
had-
people.
yeah.
For me and my like specific life, my music really started backwards because a tiny bit about my life, I was really raised hella strict, you know? So I could only listen to stuff that was in the record crate
Okay.
or the radio, you feel me? And
Right.
one day on the radio, I called Snoop. I was like, what is this?
That's what we all thought. Dude, even the West Coast was like, what
Man.
is this?
Yeah,
And
for
see,
sure.
We ain't never heard nobody with a flow like that on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Never heard a flow
and
like
taking
that.
it back to the last, because I'm 23, but I got to be the cutoff of any of this stuff. I took that sound, the way he was rapping, I kid you not, went to Rasputin's, like down the street, bruh, and told the dude how the song sounded. And bruh gave me the album. He gave me Snoop.
You got the CD?
Yeah, I got
Like
I got
actual
the real
CD?
LP. I got the real vinyl of Snoop. And I had
okay.
a record player. That's all I had. So I would play it, right? And I'd be like, oh, infatuated, you know? And I'd take a lot of what a lot of people are making now,
Right.
which roots right back to Dre. That's a lot of what people are making. That's it.
And that's crazy too, because you know a lot of there's a lot of artists, there's a lot of people, you know, there's a lot of artists, especially like that, are really big on being independent. I know you guys like to be independent and stuff like that too, because right now at this point in the game, we don't need a label.
Hell yeah.
You don't need a label and stuff
Nah,
like
nah.
that. What is the best advice you can give an up and coming artist? You know what I'm saying? If an up and coming artist comes to you with like, yo, I got this single that I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? Where would you know what I'm saying? Like, where would you take them down to?
You know what? A lot of artists come at me with that, and I think their music be dope, but I think that patience is big. Like, just be patient, just keep pushing, and you gonna make it. I seen too many people make it.
And what makes you want to fuck with an artist though?
Persistence and good music. I like good music. Like, nobody can be following you if I think your music is good. I'll try to help you get it out there.
Get it out there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I seen too many people come up. I went to high school with YG. You feel me? So it's like, and YG wasn't the best student in the world.
Or the best rapper in the
Or the
world.
top, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
YG, if you seen it, you already know.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I mean,
I know your GPA, bro.
Right,
we know your GPA.
but I know you shitting on the teachers that probably had otherwise to say. So I know that I seen too many come up, way too many.
So just keep grinding and just be persistent. Keep grinding. Keep working on your craft, and eventually it's gonna just hit. As long as you make the networking and put yourself out there like that.
Facts. You remember back in the day they said you had a better chance of something about the lottery. Like you got
Like winning the lottery
than being a rapper or some shit.
Yeah,
That
like,
shit is
to
long
be the
gone.
next 50 Cent.
That
Yeah.
shit is long gone.
Because now you don't need that. You don't need somebody. You don't need an A&R from a big record label to be like, yo, let's get you on point. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Nobody they don't. You don't have to do that. If you're an entrepreneur, you can make your own beats. You can go ahead and produce your own shit, distribute your own shit. You don't need a label at all. And if you do need a label, all you need them is to just go ahead and give you their network. That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And by the time you need them, they'll come.
They'll come. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, so if you have to look for a label,
Right.
you're doing it the wrong way.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Because most of these labels don't even know what's going on. And so anything that come up in their face they think that's profitable or is good, they're gonna try to sign them off the bat.
Off the
So
bat.
they gonna come.
Yeah.
That's
they,
it.
They just forget that this is the music business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People forget the business part. You know what I'm saying? It's the music part. What would you tell your people? I know you fuck with a lot of people that want to be like, yo, bro, let's do this, let's do that.
Yeah.
How do you distinguish between a real artist and somebody that just wants to do it just to do it? Because you could
Exactly.
tell. You know what I'm saying? You could
Exactly.
tell.
So for me, I'm pretty quick because I'm really about business. Like if you said let's record a song, like, oh, I got an engineer right down the street, let's go record, let's go shoot the video, let's get to it. If there's any hesitation on your financial standpoint, if there is any hesitation on what you thought you was gonna do, you don't even have the capability of, believing in yourself for what you was going to do, because there's a lot of hesitation. People be like, oh, I'm down to do it, but when you talk finances, it's like, oh, I ain't got it, or I ain't
let's do it, but then deposits and
it come with a lot of business, at least from my standpoint, because if you're not coming with business, it ain't always got to be contracts, but if you at least not coming on the same standpoint, I promise you, as the producer, DJ, whatever you want to call yourself, you will be paying. You will be outbred. And for anybody on the other side, I would say that you, like A&Rs or anybody who wants to be exec or whatever, you should look at how easy it is for an artist to be independent and show that artist how to do it in a collaborative way. Now, I'm the producer and you the artist. Now, we both got a song and we both going at it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, A&Rs, like some of y'all about to get left in the dirt.
I'm telling you, split sheets are very, very, very important when it comes to doing this stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Get it on paper. People think that, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, we got a song, it's dope. Because, I mean, me personally, I would hate, like, when I was doing stuff as an artist, I hated when I got beats from somebody, and then I would make the song and everything, but I'm the only one pushing it. But it's also your beat, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can get farther together than we can, you know what I'm saying, side, by ourselves and shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I usually think that, like, when you have a team, you need a team.
Always.
You need a team.
Right, you do. And you can't always be thinking, like, you got to take over the world at once. It's small victories. So you got to take care of little stuff, like in 2 years, that little stuff all add up. And then, it's like the rap game is like the crack game. You feel me? You give them a little free, a little taste, and then after a while, you go up on the price. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is. It's like it's a marathon.
On everything.
It's a marathon.
Not a sprint.
It's a marathon, not a sprint and stuff like that. All right, so check us out. We're about to get into some other videos and stuff. I'm about to shout out to my boy Curfew. My boy Curfew going to be on the Entrepreneur Hour real soon. He's a big guest of the in Morris Media. Shout out to Big Gino. May he rest in peace and everything. My boy Curfew is coming through with one of his videos because he's a real hard worker. Casey, we about to get into your video in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So we're about to be back into the Entrepreneur Hour. Enjoy the videos, y'all.
Yeah, that Inglewood.
Yeah.
I've been through it all. I just wanna ball. I've been through the struggle. Every day I hustle. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I just wanna ball. I've been through it all. I just wanna ball. I've been through the struggle. Every day I hustle. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I just wanna ball. Manifested, doubters gazing at me, now they feeling threatened. I bossed up, took risks, slept in the whip. Used to drink E&J, now I sip on Douce. I was raised by a teacher, deceived by the preacher. Started singing my own hooks, couldn't rely on the feature. Thought I'd be overlooked for the rest of my life. Never trusted these women, so I made ambition my wife. I wanna ball, go to Vegas for the fuck of it, I'm loving it. Spent 5 G's on the thrill with 2 women, that's that will. I'm trying to chill, I work too hard, that's for real. Been through it all, you gon' see me in. I've been through it all, I just wanna ball. I've been through the struggle, every day I hustle. I've been through it all, I've been through it all. I've been through it all, I just wanna ball. I've been through it all, I just wanna ball. I've been through the struggle, every day I hustle. I've been through it all, I've been through it all. I've been through it all, I just wanna ball.
I just wanna ball like Michael Jordan. Going through the struggle but never when recording. Fucking with us cause the shit too boring. I just wanna ball while I'm out there touring, scoring. Tryna pull up in that foreign, soaring. In the studio till morning, warning. Hot shit flame that's scorching.
Back in the middle of Portland, yeah.
I've sipping on these dollars. Curfew ballin', that's my guala. We just told your bitch to holler. Now she want my enchilada. She want Gucci, she want Prada. Used to struggle, never had nada. Now she gon' get whatever she wanna. Smoke exotic, marijuana, yeah. Ballin', that's my hobby. Bad little bitch, and she call me Poppy. Never slow down, the haters can't stop me. Used to be down, none of y'all wanna top me. I just wanna ball, that's RP Kobe. I just wanna ball, now where's my trophy? Saying you can ball, you gon' have to come show me. I just wanna ball, that's facts, true story.
I've been through it all. I just wanna ball. I've been through the struggle. Every day I hustle. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I just wanna ball. I've been through it all. I just wanna ball. I've been through the struggle. Every day I hustle. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I just wanna ball.
Can't see that's how you fucking
Swat, I love a ratchet ass bitch that swallowing eat dick, and I'm feeding for that pussy till your mama watch your kids. Mixed breed, hella thick, got money to all cheat. She got her own spot, we ain't fucking in the whip. She swallowing, no spitting. I be shock slamming hoes while I'm sucking on that neck. Neat and complete from my head to my feet. Your last nigga lum, don't compare me to no geek guy.
Rap shit easy like a free throw. Your baby mama real easy like a free go. I knock hoes, bust knocks, and I bitch lows. I ain't even pimp, but I'm mama's bitch, I check now.
Break bread. Like Jesus said, eat it from the back, Lord knows I love getting hit. I'm looking greasy, yeah, easy being sleepy, nigga. Dropped out of school, but it ain't shit for me to read it, nigga. Stuffed chicken, dinner rolls, that's why I didn't show. You niggas be tricking, supporting like some triple house. I get it though, he ain't probably got a bitch at home. He at the club throwing ones at the stripper pouch.
I should've known, I should've left that bitch alone. And if I find out she'll throw a phone, I'll set that bitch down, it won't fall. Hey, swab.
Casey, baby, baby, Lucy on the board, it's a knockdown. I had to bring the stack out the stock town. Set the rollers on my back, I had to break down. If she naked, she suck, I bring the backs out. Go dumb wild, baby making it clap like a drum sound. I did my thing, I put in work, I'm the one now. 10 toes to the curb, to the sundown. Damn, I should've known. She was messing with the bro on the low. She was doing her dance on the pole. I was putting that thing in her nose. Damn, I should've known. I should've left that bitch on the low. She was doing her thing on the pole. I almost had to do a 3 or 4.
Hey, weird ass bitches. These bitches ain't even 3 or 4. Y'all want no tools for real. Half-ass home and some other shit. Hello.
Yeah, and we back. Now tell me that last video don't sound like some Bay type shit right there.
Come
You know
on
what I'm
now.
saying?
Come
You
on
know what I
now.
mean?
Hey,
Like
Stack in the
that
building.
sounds like some
Real
Bay
Bay
shit
Area
right
510.
there, man. Now tell me more about this video, bro.
Well, that right there
Yeah.
is going to be a series of what I'm working on. So in the Bay, we got a lot of great DJs, producers, and one that I really take influence from is DJ Fresh. You feel me?
DJ
And
Fresh,
he used to put out the tapes, you know, and have different rappers on them, and they come, a lot of our legends, you know, and they come, and he put out the tape just like that, him collaborating with the artist. I'm on the same hype right now because I feel like we've lost our wave. You ain't got to sell the tape out the trunk.
You feel like we
But you got to do something, you know? So I'm trying to put the mixtape era back with it. And that's my boy Peter Suave right there. And he's getting off in the video. And I came in on the second verse.
Did you make the beat?
So I didn't make the beat. I pretty much A&R'd the situation, got the stu time.
Well, who made the beat? Shout out the producer.
The producer right there, that's CTB right there. The producer, he go off. Yeah,
that shit. It was hype, bro. It was hype. I'm saying that's that bass sound though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's how y'all get down with that shit up there. Now, are you guys gonna like? Is this just a single? Or are you guys gonna put out a you know what I'm saying, an EP?
Exactly.
LP?
It's gonna be an EP, but it's a different concept. It's gonna be, and this is what I say when I say like a lot of this music stuff is changing and is about to change way more. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be like a 4 to 5 song EP, which normally happens. On a 4 to 5 song EP, you're going to have 2 hits or something like that. You know, a single.
Yeah, at least
that started the reason of why
you better have a single, or fuck am I listening to your EP
and then maybe another hit
You know
song
what
in
I'm
there. For me, the way I look at it is artists are already putting out singles after singles after. At this point, we single artists. Like, you're not signing no album artists no more, okay? Like, maybe every now and then, but it ain't. So I am now A&R in the situation with the artists, getting the producers, getting the music videos, you know, for a lesser price or different things like that, which is a big reason of why you should even consider this type of situation. Because when you go and do music by yourself, those people are taxing you, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
They're not about to tax Klew if they know Klew. They're not about to tax me if they know me, because we've already
That's
connected
because
in
you
that
built
network.
those relationships. You built those relationships.
You know what
You
I'm
built those
saying?
bridges and shit, bro.
So-
That's the thing people don't get, though.
They don't.
They
And it's
don't.
everything. That little video that cost you $500 because you were from Connecticut and just moved here cost the dude that live here $200.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you and shit. Who shot the video?
So the guy that shot the video, thank you for saying that too. His Instagram is 100K visuals.
100K
He out of
visuals.
San Jose.
Okay.
He go crazy, and that's really how I'm working. Like, that's just one really new song, but I'm going back to back to back and just dropping nonstop because I
Drake shit,
can.
man. Back to back to back.
I got the engineer. I got the videographer same night. If I need the dancers, I get the dancers same night. And we back the next night with a different artist.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Just the
It's
flows.
repetitive with multiple people building multiple projects.
So Jay, whenever you want to go up north,
You slide through, but you tap in.
You already know how to tap in. That's what I'm talking about.
know where it's
Entrepreneurs
at.
linking with entrepreneurs, especially the entrepreneurs. Now, I have to bring my boy Jay Cab up in here, right? All right.
Man.
Now, let me tell you why, right? Now, let me tell you why. Now, look, I fuck with a lot of artists, as you know. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with a lot of artists. A lot of people want to be like, you know, can I come on your show? Can I do this? Can we work? And all this type of stuff. And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to do the same thing. Like you said, it's all about relationships. But when I find an artist who records his music from inside his car, like,
What?
instead of saying fuck a studio time,
Man.
I'm going to turn my car
Facts.
into the studio. How the fuck did you turn your car into a studio?
Yeah,
what?
I gotta hear that.
Because most artists are like, bro, let's get in the studio,
Yeah.
or let's build our own studio. Nobody was like, yo, why the fuck don't I just build it in my car?
I got the car. I got the mic.
I got the car already. How the fuck does that work?
Facts.
How do you get so much good sound and all that? How did you do it? What
Well,
got
I
it started,
appreciate
bro?
you, man. I appreciate
Yeah.
you. So, man, it just came out of realizing how much I'm spending at studios, man, and trying to be, you know, riding the shit independent. You know, doing the shit independent. You know, studios are charging you what, like maybe $60 an hour, somewhere
come
around
on.
there.
At least.
And
Yeah,
I'm
at
thinking,
least.
okay, how many times am I repaying for a whole bunch of studio equipment over and over and over again? Fuck that. I'm going to learn how to do it. I'm going to buy everything I need. And I really don't have the space at home to do that.
Okay.
So I'm like, you know what? What do I have? I'm a firm believer, and you know what? If I want something, I'm gonna make that shit happen regardless. So I looked at my car and I'm like, okay, I could work with this. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So man,
That's
I
hard.
bought everything I needed to, learned a little bit about, you know, self-recording, and started making it happen, man.
And all in your car. Though.
Everything
That's
in the
crazy
car,
shit.
yeah,
Like the
yeah.
whole album recorded on the front seat.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
bro,
Like the driver's
facts,
seat.
bro. Oh
is
my
that how
God,
it is?
bro? I'm in there sweating bullets. I'm shivering cold. It'll be 4 a.m, bro, and I'm just there like this for like hours, man. Just getting that shit the way it needs to be done because it gotta get done.
Now,
you know?
if that's not entrepreneurial, I don't know. I don't know
That's-
what is.
that is.
I don't know what is. I mean, I have artists. Literally, I have artists that talk about like, I don't want to get in this studio because I don't think it's.
It's not my vibe.
Yeah, it's not my vibe. It's not. Yeah.
I can't smoke in the
because I
studio.
can't
Why would I
smoke in
go?
the studio. Or I can't do this. Oh my God, this doesn't have AC. It doesn't have cable.
Bro,
it doesn't
yeah.
have. Who the fuck do y'all think y'all are? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes you be
Man.
like, how many streams do you have? How many sales? How many platinum? Blah, blah, blah.
Man.
None of
Yeah.
that. You just said, fuck all that bullshit.
I
and
had
I'm
to.
going to just
You was
build
the
my
goat.
stuff
I had
like
to,
that.
bro. Yeah, there was no other way for me to do it. I found that way, and I'm gonna just fucking go at it, man.
And so now,
That's
so I just noticed that you just shot a video yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? Is that for your new EP, LP?
So
What are
that's
you
for an
working on?
album that's coming out on February 18th. It's called Symphony of the Introvert.
Okay.
And the video that I shot was for a song called Deeper Than Rap. And yeah, man, put some money up and made that shit happen.
I mean, that's the best way to make your shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So do you just rap? Do you record? I mean, do you engineer? Do you produce?
So
What do you,
so I just rap.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
Well, I
so I
mean,
just rap.
hey, sometimes it's best to just connect with people who do what they do.
Tell me.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. So what do you? So I know you record in your car and everything like that
Right.
for the most part. But
Yeah.
what do you say? I mean, where do you get your shit mixed and mastered?
Right,
at? Who do
okay,
you send
so-
all that to?
Yeah, so I got an engineer. Shout out to Marv's Productions. I
Marv's
send my
Productions.
work out to
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
and he sauces it up for me, man. But I get it right. When I'm recording, I'm doing everything the right way. I got the right equipment. I'm not the kind of person who's gonna, look at something and be like, "Fuck, you know what? Like, I can get by with the bare minimum." Not
Right.
like I'm gonna invest in what I need to invest. So I did that. So the sounds right, So when I send it to him, he just
Has to put
cleans
his.
it up a
He
little
just
bit
has to
and
like
it's
do
good.
his little like. You know what I'm saying? He has to
Yeah.
sprinkle that on top of it. Sprinkle
Yeah,
me, man.
absolutely,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
Not
Just
the
sprinkle me, man.
Sprinkle me, man.
Now, this is what? Is this your first album that you're dropping?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
your
it's gonna be
first
the
album?
first thing,
Okay.
yeah.
Because I know you've been working on music for a minute.
I've been doing it for a minute, man. But I feel like with how far I've came since the last time I've been back here, shout out to Gino, bro. Because last time I was here, the music showcase, he was riding with me.
Yeah,
man.
shout out
Rest
to
in
my
peace
boy
to
Big
Gino.
Gino. R.I.P. Big Gino,
been a
man. We
minute,
love you,
man.
man. Yeah, I know it's been a minute since. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So I mean, without Big Gino, there'd be no Entrepreneur Hour. You know what I'm saying? He opened the door to let the Entrepreneur Hour actually
man.
become my. It was my dream that actually became into reality because of Big Gino. So I owe him like so much. You know what I'm saying? That's my bro, man. Rest in
shout out
peace.
to Gino.
And I know, but he was telling me because. I remember what he told me about your flow was that you have this flow, like this shit is just like machine gun flow. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember Gino was listening to it and he was like, I'd run out of breath by now. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I mean,
so who inspired you?
man, growing up, I listened to a lot of Big Pun, a lot of Eminem.
That's how
so I mean, just those two alone.
that alone
they're
right
so
there. You're
intense with the wordplay.
If you don't got
Cadence
yeah,
is
you
wild.
can't you
Yeah.
can't wait. You can't grow up on them two alone. You know what I'm saying? You can't grow up on them two and have some. You know what I'm saying?
So-
You can't have that.
Yeah,
That's an insult to them.
Yeah, so like the quick rap, I could do that, but I pride myself on being able to like switch it up. So it's like since that time, I feel like I've came a long way with different cadences, different pockets that I could jump into, like jump in and out of, and I feel like I'm really honing in on mastering the craft of just switching up flows on anything that I need to. So
Which is a beautiful thing and stuff like that. So I'm saying y'all need to connect and get
Yo.
some shit up
we
there.
talking.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
So
what
what I want to know is that like when you make a beat for a person, let's say you're working with him, right?
Exactly.
Do you like if he's like let's work together? Do you make a beat specifically for him?
Most definitely.
Like that? Okay.
From the
so
top.
from the top. Okay.
And I'm not saying everyone's doing that, but when you look at yourself in a different way, then it's gonna mean more to him. You feel me? I don't look at myself as, and it's not a problem, but for me, I just at this moment don't have catalog like that. But I'm not telling nobody to go to my beat page. I'm telling somebody come to the studio and come kick it with me. Like let's come work. Let's be somewhere
let's
for
work.
a minute.
Yeah.
You could go check out anybody beat page. I mean, if you wanted to, I could put something up there too.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with a beat page, but if you make a connection with him, if I'm so worried about networking and it's so serious to me, why would I not
wouldn't
find
you
a
do it?
way to make him come with me to the studio?
Yeah.
And
Do
see
you
if there's
like that
something?
as an artist? Would you
Absolutely.
rather work like from scratch and build the song and do all that type of stuff? Okay. All right.
Yeah, man. I think you get I feel like you just get a better product at the end of it because you
yeah.
both
You
understand.
both
Like
want it.
I understand how you work, you understand how I work,
Yeah.
and that's only gonna build for the betterment of the song itself. So I just feel like that's the best way to go about it.
Yeah, and so it's cool because like when you go back and forth with that, with like when you're actually in there, I say it's a big difference. A lot of people say producer, but they don't really understand what a producer is. You know what I mean? A lot of people think it's just somebody that presses the record and you do what you do. No, you gotta. You know what I'm saying? A real producer's gonna be like, that don't sound right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah.
That
Bare
don't do
minimum.
nothing like that. Yeah.
Bare-
So since you record by
Don't sound
yourself,
Yeah.
you just tell yourself that.
Oh man, I have
You're
kicked
just
my
like-
own ass for years, bro. Because I'm in there and like
No.
I will just
like,
pick
no.
apart every little bit.
Yeah.
until
Like he
it
killed
just
the whole
sounds
flow
right.
and shit like that. And at the end of it, like I don't like that ad-lib. Let's do it again.
Not that one.
Bro,
Let's do it
every
again.
time, bro.
Let's do
Yeah.
it. I mean, you're always going to be your hardest, your
Absolutely,
harshest
and that's
critic.
real. That's
You know
real.
what I mean? You're always
man.
going to be your harshest
Yeah.
critic and stuff. Now, this video that, so when is the actual album and so forth going to be coming out?
February 18th.
February 18th.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the video and the single to that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
actually, the video that I had that I had sent to you for a song called Another Day.
Yeah.
That was the first single that I dropped off this album.
Off this album.
Yeah,
Okay, cool,
but I've been
cool.
working on another video to drop this on the 5th to just have it ready, you know, by the time that the album comes out. I already got some videos going on and everything like that.
Now, what I like about your brand and what you do, you're very connected with your audience. You know what I'm saying? Your audience, you're like when you do a lot of live stuff, you do a lot of just tapping in with them. And I can tell because when you ask, like, you know, when you go on like Instagram Live or when you ask questions and stuff, you engage with your peoples and stuff
I
like
try
that.
to,
You know what I
but
mean?
that really just comes out of appreciation for them, man, because a lot of them have stuck by me for like so many years, man. So I feel like the fact that they're still there and it just so much time had passed since I had, you know, been working on the album, they're still there asking me about it. I feel like I got nothing but my whole heart to give back to them, man. Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is something I want both of y'all to understand. And to just let me know, right? All right. From somebody that I just found out was just single all of a sudden and stuff like that. Somebody maybe in a relationship and everything like that. What's like? How do y'all find that balance? How do you find the balance being in a relationship, but also at the same time too having such a love for this? You know what I'm saying? Because
it's hard, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard, bro. It's hard to keep that stuff like that because. Nobody wants to be put second. Let's just be real about it. Let's be real about it. Nobody wants to be put second.
It takes a rare breed, man.
It does.
It really does.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because, you know, we're always going to put ourselves first in the sense where it's like we love what we do.
That's what artists do.
And I envision where it's going to go. So it's like, all right, you got to trust me that I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I know where I'm taking us.
Right.
So you just got to, you know what it is. And unfortunately, that person, they might only get the last 5% of energy that you got in you.
Yeah.
But, you know, if they're there to ride it out, then it's all worth it.
I mean, it definitely, KC.
See, for me, and you're still in your relationship, right?
Facts, yeah.
See, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's
because
dope.
when's the stripper party again? When's the stripper party again?
February 13th.
February 13th.
California.
Tap in with KC if y'all
Tap
up north.
DM me. But for me, relationships mean a lot because I didn't grow up with like my mom's, you know, specifically being with someone, or my aunt specifically being with someone. But my grandparents were both together. Like my grandmother's from Texas and my grandfather's from Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? So this old school. We gonna be together forever.
Forever kind of shit.
So from seeing them, that imprinted on me what a relationship gonna be.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you ready, when you really about it, when you that man, you know, or that woman in a relationship, it's 21, whatever you play your position as, it's going to come with a lot of change. Music going to be one.
Yeah.
If you a florist and you do flowers, you probably ain't going to be doing that many flowers. If you bake cakes, you probably ain't going to be baking that many cakes. For me, I had to take a break. I had to step away from music myself specifically and went and chased more of the work in the medical field. You know what I'm saying? Because I also... as a man, you know,
you got to be solid.
You got to be solid.
Yeah,
I didn't
solid.
specifically have my father in my life when I grew up, so I knew for me, I'm gonna be working.
Right.
No matter.
Regardless, we're gonna make it happen.
No matter
one
what.
way or the other.
I could be the artist. I bet you during the day I'm the garbage man.
Yeah.
I could be the artist.
Absolutely.
What's that rapper? It's like the Pac-Man. Is it that rapper, the Pac-Man?
BFB,
BFB, the Pac-Man.
He's the delivery worker for FedEx.
He works for the post office.
The post office,
He works for the
exactly.
post office.
Yeah.
Really?
And dude's a rapper and shit
God.
like that. He goes.
He said I ain't quitting until another 4 mil.
Yeah, and I can't knock the hustle on that, bro. Like as I'm saying, collect your money whichever way you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it takes a lot. It takes a lot.
It
to
does.
be in a
It does.
relationship.
And you know what? Shout out to all the women who can understand what it is. You know what I mean? Or just partners in general, because you know what I'm saying. We got hustlers from each and every way, and it takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like from doing a show, doing an album, making a beat, putting a podcast
going
together.
on the road.
You know what I'm saying?
Like we in quarantine right now,
Right.
but it's finna be over. A lot of people act like the world over, but it's finna be over at some point. And you name one DJ, artist, producer that ain't gonna be on the road.
Deadass,
What?
yeah.
States will be in other states for no reason.
'Cause I know your ass is ready to start doing some shows and
Bro,
shit.
I'm
Like,
hungry, man. I've been hungry.
I
I'm
know you're
starving
ready
for
to do
that
some
shit,
shows
man.
and shit. So how do you stay relevant in these times? As an artist, how do you stay relevant?
Man, just working on the content, just trying to, continue to bring something new, new with the post, just the engagement, really, because it's your fans that's going to carry you through it. And, they're going to provide you with that word of mouth to, you know, spread you on to the next person that's gonna, you know, they're gonna put you on to them.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, man, it's just consistent with the content and engagement.
Okay,
That's
cool,
huge.
cool. I mean, that's definitely what you got to do, because if you don't build that relationship with the people and stuff, you can put out as much shit as you want.
Nobody's
but
gonna see it, man.
nobody's gonna
Yeah.
support it. Nobody's gonna do none of that type of stuff, and it's dope. So you've been doing this in total how long?
Man, more years than I would like to admit, man.
Hey, bro, this is.
But you know what? I'm a firm believer in patience, bro, because that shit is facts, man. Like, I've stuck with it. There's been so many times that I wanted to just stop because I felt like I just kept hitting brick walls.
That's how.
But, you know, you just break through that shit, and eventually you get a little bit, and you just capitalize on those moments, and you start developing that empire.
It takes all your life to be a overnight success and shit like that, man.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm really looking forward to is I want to get into this next video that you got. So it's called Another Day. Is that
Another
right?
Day, yeah.
Another Day. So you're you featuring Lex Page.
Yeah,
is that
shout
right?
out to Lex Page.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So now so what is the concept of this video?
The concept of the video, basically, the video itself is just like a little in-studio performance, but the lyrics is just, it's talking about everything that I would see in my day-to-day life. You know, we're talking about, you know, some struggles with, you know, police brutality. We're talking about shit around the world. We're talking about just everything that I deal with when I turn on the news and step outside my door. You know,
So it's
I'll
on
put that
some
in
real
there.
shit then.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
some real shit.
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so then we about to get into my boy J Cab's video featuring Lex Page. All right, so we'll be back with a minute. We're back with another guest. The Entrepreneur Hour. Let's go.
Let's go.
JYCAB. Another day that I be throwing caution to the wind, animosity on their grins. I battle for validation, checks your ego stepping in. Look, I'm too familiar to feeling that pocket change. Took notice of my mentality when I listened to Pocket Change. Well aware that the world is under the weather. MIA from social media, strictly to clear my head up. Society sick, wish I could treat it with Sudafed. Brutality's on the news, judges forbid us to Sudafed. I'm introverted, the homies often presume I'm dead. Always in my phone, but I'm too distant to view my text. Some hoes hit my line, said they've been waiting. Heard they've been running trains, so much they became a station. I'm still an apostle to wrong roads, I redirect. You know I turned to 180 like a year after Christ's death. My words are cadavers ready for y'all to dissect. My burdens are daggers, they piercing your mindset. Hold up.
It might just be another day, and the moments I can't change. Don't you hold your breath or suffocate, cause I ain't done yet, no. It might just be your day for change, and the moments you can't face, pain alleviates when we put our faith in another day.
Show me life, purpose, metamorphosis, I'm imperfect. Been afraid to raise up curtains. Public pain we hurting. Society crucifies, they don't understand. Police wanna picture us dead. Rest in peace of Sandra Bland. In my sentimentality, I never claimed I was a righteous man. Neck deep in the struggle, I had to devise a plan. My skin color brown, opportunity wasn't acting right. You're bragging about your diamonds, my people deal with a different ice. Heard white women watching movie star and Sharon Stone. My homies fought crack rock, went half on Sharon Stone. Could have been a result of parents who leave, it ain't fair. And some hiding kids like a cabinet right out of Wayfair. See, God told me I'm meant to be popping. This IQ give you Steven in the spit that I'm hawking. I'm gifted, no option to stop now. Better believe it. Another day I made it from no one believing. What's up?
It might just be another day, and the moments I can't change. Don't you hold your breath or suffocate, cause I ain't done yet, no. It might just be your day for change, and the moments you can't face, pain alleviates when we put our faith in another day. Hey, it's another day.
Another day. And it's all for the change, Legs, bring it home.
Hey, just put faith on it, faith on it.
Yeah, just put faith on it, faith, alright. Hey, just put faith on it, faith on it.
Just put faith in another day.
That's pimping, cuz.
This nigga's a pimp?
Look at him. And they named Easy P.
They got pimps that count.
What's up, Easy P the pimp? Hey, what the fuck y'all niggas talking about, man? You don't know what I do, player. You smoke one of my worms, my nigga.
Nigga, I'm
shit out my
You
motherfucking
banging on your pimping, man. What you doing?
Look, let me tell you something. Nigga, do the guard. Nigga, stop talking. Either you gonna enjoy my company, baby. This your pimp. Fuck my establishment. This your pimp. Let me tell y'all something. This nigga got some whack ass pimping. Hold on. Get the fuck out my shit, nigga.
Jacking for hits. Volume 4, nigga. Whack ass pimpin'. Certified crip. I be on the strip. And no, he not a pimp. That nigga is sad, huh? Hey, that nigga got some whack ass pimpin'. Pillow talking with these hoes. Trick ass nigga be simpin'. Take a nigga bitch when I walk in the building. All that simpin' that he doing. You know me, we to the rock star. Look, I'll beat you up, steal your broad. I'll dress her up, then send her off. You not a pimp, you been a fraud. I'm in a purse, you in a drawers. I want the guap, you want a dime. She pay me no money, I pay her no mind. Right from the start, she hooked on the line. She gave you a heart, that pussy is mine. She break me off all the time. Pennies, nickels, quarter dime. Take your bitch, make it fall right in line. What do you mean? I am a king, eco-friendly. I want the green. Yo, bitch, look, she on my team. Drop to her knees, bitch, kiss my ring.
Your Honor, on my mama, this nigga on some fake shit. Yo, sitting on the toilet with his pants up. Now that's fake shit. Things in the mirror ain't what they appear to be. Fat niggas that rap ain't Biggie. White chicks with ass ain't Iggy. Hey, you in that green suit. Nah, nigga, your ass ain't Bishop. I'll blast your ass like Bishop. You like a white boy acting black, that Mac is whack. Got a trap for the rat. Clear.
Hey, that nigga got some whack ass pimp. Pillow talking.
Who the fuck is that my motherfucking door, sir? You got a big ass like 6'5" nigga out there.
What's up, man? I looking for. What the fuck? I looking for nigga.
Look, I need a real hoe. I got a job for you to make money, bitch. Be a prostitute. Fuck a lame thought. That's out the loop. Get a new job. It's not for you. I love free money.
Let me tell you up. I see 4 or 5 bitches. And they was coming here.
You are a hoe. I need that bad. That's how I go. Want you to sell that little pussy, bitch, till you can't sell it no more. My pimpin' legit. Please do not try me. Trying to get rich, but I am not proud. You better ask your nigga about me. Look how I look. How could you doubt me, huh? Hey, that nigga got some whack ass pimp. Pillow talking with these hoes. Trick ass nigga be simpin'. Take a nigga bitch when I walk in the building. All that simpin' that he doing.
No, we don't want that. This motherfucker, come on, baby, let's go. Come on, baby, let's go. That's some whack ass.
Oh, yeah. So we back on the Entrepreneur Hour, baby. Yo, so Jay, that video was dope.
I appreciate it.
Even though it was
man.
just like, it was simple, but the flow was dope.
Hey, I'm glad you
know what I
fuck
mean?
with it, man.
Yeah, I definitely fuck with it. When you sent me the video, I was like, okay. All right, because I like simplicity. I like simplicity.
There's beauty in that, man.
You know what? There's no halfway with me. I like simplicity, or I want you to go over the fucking top. You know what I'm saying? That midway like that. You might have some in the middle, but for the most part, I love the simplicity of it. I like how you're doing it. The next video, though, that you shot, that shit doesn't look simple.
No, not at all. So we're kind of taking it like a whole different route. You're talking about like over the top type shit. Yeah. I mean, we're talking about like harder flows. We're talking about, way crazier punchlines. I just wanted to first give off like a dope message, come back with something insane, fuck their head up a little bit.
I want people to know that I got a message, and then with the next verse, I'm gonna fuck y'all up.
Absolutely.
With this shit. Okay,
man.
well, that's all we need. That's all we need. That's all we need. Now I got my sis back. You know what I'm saying? So it's been about a year or so.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I'm
been
saying?
a year.
It's been about a year or so since we had you back and everything. You've done a lot in this past year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the past couple of weeks, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you've been doing music for
Ever.
You know what I'm saying? Ever. Now, your style has just kind of evolved over time and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, okay, who inspired you? You know what I'm saying? What inspired you to just all of a sudden to just, let me get behind the mic?
Well, I started writing songs when I was a teenager. I started recording when I was 16. It was actually getting rejected from the opera program at UCLA that got me into writing songs, writing opera, writing R&B music. I was studying to be an opera singer for like 5 years. I got into UCLA with the intention of being a soprano singer and getting into the LA Opera. That's what I had trained myself to do. And so when I got rejected, it was just like something so devastating for me. But I ended up attracting different opportunities, and I started discovering the beauty of writing songs. And I mean, I had already been interested in R&B music. I had already been interested in hip hop and soul and just different ways of being creative. But it took that closed door to help me see that there were more open doors.
Right. So basically, like your opportunity that you thought was closed, it just opened up a bunch of other opportunities for
Yeah.
you. So how did you get like? So is your family musical?
My dad was a DJ. He was from
okay.
Mexico.
There you go. That's the missing link
From
right there. You know what I
Sinaloa.
mean? Oh, from Sinaloa. Okay.
His dad was a guitarist and a singer, so he came when he was 18 years old, and he started throwing flyer parties and having party crews and stuff. That's how he met my mom, obviously.
Oh, I definitely got to hear that story on the next. And we won't be back on the next episode for that story right there.
But yeah, they got together like that, and so I was raised with music. I was one of those kids that like I could have gotten tinnitus at a very young age because I was falling asleep at parties next to speakers all the time. But I was just constantly
Me too.
exposed to different things, 80s, 90s music, mariachi, cumbias, hip hop, R&B. So it was just everywhere for me. But as far as being inspired to become a songwriter and a singer, I'd always been writing stories. So it came really naturally for me to just like listen to what people were singing about and rapping about and writing about and wanting to contribute my own story.
Your own story to it and stuff. I get it.
That's
Now,
dope.
now through all that though, how did you become Selena? Because we'll do anything for Selenas. Now, if y'all don't know, right, she embodies Selena. Like with the whole, like, the little purple suit she had and
Right,
everything like that. The shit that we all grew up on and everything, right? You have a cover band, right?
Yeah,
Is it?
we're called Dreaming of You. That was an accident, actually. I was just asked really randomly for a particular show right there in front of USC.
Okay.
If I'd be willing to play Selena, and then it kind of took off from there. And I've been doing the Selena tribute for, it's going to be 3 years now. So it's
That's
pretty
hard.
fun.
It is. Do you feel like when you get all dressed up and you get to do the music and shit like that, it gets you all hyped?
It's so crazy. Like, there's certain songs that I'll get chills as I sing them, or people will come up to me, especially older people, older ladies.
Who obviously grew up with Selena.
Some of them
You know what
saw
I'm
her
saying?
live, and they're just like, you
Yeah,
don't know
I-
what you're doing. Like, you don't know what you're doing by singing her music and bringing her to life for us. Like, we never got to see her again. We never got to see her grow up. And for
Never.
you to do
Yeah.
this, you're doing something for us that really love her. That's really special.
That's
And the thing is that not only do you just do the music, but like the whole costume, the band, and everything. It's like you're literally
you
there,
go all
bro.
out.
She does the whole thing, bro. It's like literally like it's the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, man. I do 5-a-day workouts just to stay, like, at a particular
God
dimension.
damn, okay. And according to the movie, Selena only ate pizza. And she just looked bad like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's how the movie was, bro.
She got her like look from dancing. She was a dancer, like
Ah.
a badass dancer. And dancer bodies are just that.
They're just
That's just what it is, you know?
because I grew up on Selena. You know what I mean? I remember being like pissed off at my mom for her bumping it at 7:30 in the morning and stuff like that
That's
on
the
a
cleaning
Sunday.
music
That's
with
the
the
cleaning.
Camilo
That's how I knew it was time to get my ass up and start cleaning because Beady Beady Bon Bon was on. So I knew that was my time to get my Beady Beady ass up and start cleaning this shit and everything. But you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up on Selena's music, but I had no idea who Selena really was until she passed away, and then started hearing her history, and I'm like, dude, I know that song. Like, I grew up on it, you know what I mean? And so then when J-Lo did Selena and everything like that, I remember like the old heads being like, oh my God, how's she going to play this Selena? Selena's like damn near, like, she's almost a Virgen, all right?
Yeah.
She's
pretty
almost
much.
like, she's
Pretty
almost
much.
there, bro. She's almost a god in these houses and
Yeah,
stuff
hell
like that. You know what I
That's
mean?
the truth.
So that's why when you play somebody so iconic, that's iconic. You know what I mean? Like in our heritage and in the Hispanic heritage, Selena is like, it's like Virgen Maria, and then it's like Selena. It's like right there under her and stuff like that. You can't badmouth
That's the
Selena and
truth.
stuff. You know what I mean?
You really can't. But at the same time, her wholesome energy and her commitment to excellence in music and performance, in her look, it's inspiring. And I think the other thing that's more inspiring for me is that she was on the verge of being a crossover artist. Like she was a big fan of Janet Jackson and Donna Summer and R&B music. So her intention was to go from doing Tejano Spanish music and to transitioning to R&B and pop.
Yeah, Donna Summers and all that. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So like what inspires me about her story and her legacy is that I get to create a continuation of the conversation with that, which is why I'm so into R&B music, which is why I'm so into pop music. That's something that Selena never got to do. She had to stay in her own lane because that's where she was majorly accepted. And also, she's one of the first performers and artists, female artists, in a particularly male-dominated industry who was able to be a big boss in her own right and make the music that she wanted to make and make the money and the impact that she wanted to make.
Oh, God, Selena. Come back to me. No, I'm saying it's just a beautiful thing, man. I'm just, it's just like I said, we all grew up on it. It's just part of our heritage, and the way you do it. Yeah, you actually like you don't make people be like, dude, her. You make people be like, yo, you make people be like, yo, that's dope. And you've done some dope ass national anthems too, have you not?
Yeah.
Where have you sung the national anthems? Don't be shy now.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I actually got a chance to sing the national anthem for Kobe before he passed away. I sang the national anthem for the Lakers and Jazz game. I got to sit courtside. I got to see him like this.
Like that, bro.
And I had already seen him before because, as you know, him and Gigi lived in Newport, and I was singing at a church at a community center that he would go to every time that he would have practice with her. So I got to see him multiple times, but I just feel like it was such an honor to be able to sing for such like an iconic person in our culture. And I feel like he was so spiritually centered too, and like just a great example. So I did that a few years back, and then I also sang for the Dodgers after that. The female keyboardist was retiring that year that I got to sing the national anthem. So that was super, super cool. So I've done that a couple of times, and it's just been really great to be able to like represent America in that way and represent LA in that way, because this is where I was raised. I was born in Compton. I was raised in Norwalk. I went to UCLA. I graduated from there. Like this is my stomping ground.
So I'm saying LA, baby. LA.
I've actually recorded an entire album just up the street right here. Like, so this is my spot.
So you already know. So okay. So you're already tied into this type of stuff then. So when it comes to these, so I want to get more into like these the new music that you're just putting out, because I know, is it an album that you're putting out?
You know what? I realize that albums don't work right now for artists. If you're a prolific artist with a gigantic following, which I'm not, like I can easily admit that I'm definitely an artist that has a smaller following, that I'm always working on creating a bigger following, but I stay authentic to that, and I stay authentic to my art, and I stay authentic to my evolution. I just feel like it's really nonsensical for me to put out entire projects, because I know that if I put out a whole project, people are going to listen to the first 1, 2, 3 songs, and then everything else is going to get missed, and I'm not going to really capitalize on all the effort that I made towards putting out the art that I've been working on with so much focus. So lately, I have gigantic projects. I have collaborations with different producers, but the approach that I've taken as of 2020, when my intention for 2020 was to be the most prolific artist that I've ever been. My intention was to release 1 song a month. By the end of 2020, I released 12 songs total, 1 EP and 6 singles. So I actually stayed true to my commitment.
Shit relevant, yeah.
And this year, I've already put out 2 singles, and I plan to put out a 3rd. And this is just January that we're in.
Right.
So I just feel like the more stuff that I put out, especially putting it out before it gets stale for me, before I've already outgrown it, before I feel like I've already evolved from it, like I feel like that's not only going to maintain my own interest and my own excitement about my craft, but it's going to keep people interested in watching and seeing what I'm doing next.
Yeah, something real fresh. So then, if we're going to get into fresh, I want to get into these videos then. So first we're going to get into Test Drive. Now, Test Drive is a cover.
Yeah, Test Drive is a Joji cover. So Joji recently put out a new album. He's a Japanese R&B artist. I'm really into his style. Test Drive is about basically dude falling in love with a fuck girl.
Raise your hand, y'all. Raise your hand if y'all had that happen. Raise your hand.
So he falls in love with a girl that's only trying to like take him on a test drive. And he's looking for a long ride.
I hate when y'all do that, man. We as guys want to be married and just go to our Bible studies and stuff, and y'all just treating us like whores and everything.
Clue hurt.
I'm already hurt and stuff.
Well, here's the thing, like it's really, most men like they go through their hoe phase, and their hoe phase is pretty long.
Never.
But what happens?
I'm an angel.
I've never heard of
an angel. What are you talking about?
I'm a child of God.
What are you talking about? Dude, hey, y'all ready for the Bible studies after the Entrepreneur Hour?
Wait.
Okay.
But Clue.
All right.
Come on. What happens when a dude is just done being a hoe and he finally finds a girl that he actually likes, and she turns out to still be in her hoe phase? You feel me? Like,
I feel personally attacked by that. I feel like she just knows my relationships and stuff like that. You know what I mean? 'Cause, you know what I mean? What about this Ghost video?
Ghost is actually man, that's a very heavily nuanced theme. So I was in a relationship for many years, 9 years in and out.
9.
And So coming out of that relationship, because this person and I had such like a deep mental connection and spiritual connection,
Right.
for months and months after being in that relationship, I felt still attached. You know, I blocked him. I wasn't talking to him. Like, I really tried my best to just
Sounds
ghost
like
the
my ex
fool,
and
you know?
everything, right?
Well, you know, after a while, you just know, like,
Yeah.
if you keep the door open,
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna be like, I know how to get in the right way. If you don't keep the door open, you better lock that window because I'm gonna be through that motherfucker like, hey,
exactly.
I still got that scrunchie you left at the house 3 years ago and stuff like that. You need to come and get it really quick, girl.
So you already know what it is.
I already know what it is.
I was really, really trying to cut the shit off, you know?
Okay.
And so like, I started getting into like spirituality and sage and ritual.
Damn, I never had my ex start to sage my ass and everything, bro. Imagine
Yeah.
that shit. Oh shit. All right. Before she starts incriminating herself and everything, we about to get into the videos. We're about to get into test drive. We're about to get into ghosts, and we're about to be back in a second on the Entrepreneur Hour. All right, y'all stay up.
He don't wanna tell lies. He don't wanna tell lies. He just wanna feel alive. He just wanted more time. I'm looking for a long ride. He just wanna test drive. Dying on the west side. I'll see you in the next life. What do you want, babe? I don't like when you taunt me. You've been calling the wrong name. I said, what do you want, babe? I'm working on my aim, hoping you do the same. You got me afraid again, so let me just pray again. You gon' jump through hoops, know how many lines you do. Won't matter when you lose everything I've done for you. He don't wanna tell lies. He don't wanna tell lies. He just wanna feel alive. He just wanted more time. I'm looking for a long ride. He just wanna test drive. Dying on the west side. I'll see you in the next life. Waiting on that sacrificial life. Waiting on the ones who didn't fight. I told you not to waste my fucking time. I told you never sing that song you like. Waiting on a sacrificial life. Waiting on the ones who didn't fight. I told you not to waste my fucking time. I told you never sing that song you like. You gon' jump through hoops, know how many lines you do. Won't matter when you lose everything I've done for you. He don't wanna tell lies. He don't wanna tell lies. He just wanna feel alive. He just wanted more time. I'm looking for a long ride. He just wanna test drive. Dying on the west side. I'll see you in the next life. that you feel me, cause I'm still feeling you. Try blocking you out, but it seems you still come through. I no longer recall my dreams. I'm wondering what it all means. And I'm figuring the reason why is that you drag me into yours each night. Don't go ghost on me, I'ma go thriller on you. Don't go ghost on me, I'ma go thriller on you. Don't go ghost on me, I'ma go thriller on you. Don't go ghost on me, I'ma go thriller on you. Dear enemy, the one stayed in my bed. I wish you finally get up out my head. Dear master reader of my pregnant mind, leaving me in a state of decline. Orchestrator over my projections, forcing me to question my reflection. Reason why I stage my room each night. Jet black candles always burning bright. You know that you haunt me, am I still haunting you? Tried cutting the cord, but it seems like that won't do. I feel that you feel me, cause I'm still feeling you. Try blocking you out, but it seems you still come through. I no longer recall my dreams. I'm wondering what it all means. And I'm figuring the reason why is that you drag me into yours each night. Don't go ghost on me, I'ma go thriller on you. Don't go ghost on me, I'ma go thriller on you. Don't go ghost on me, I'ma go thriller on you. Don't go ghost on me, I'ma go thriller on you.
Man, I love all my Sabis. Let me just say that right now. Shout out to all my Mexican peoples. Shout out to my Cubans. Shout out to all my Latinos, except the ones who voted for Trump. Fuck y'all.
Facts.
Okay, so
What the fuck is that about, right?
shit, that's a whole other episode of the Entrepreneur Hour right there. So, so we just got into your videos. Okay, we got into your videos, the test drive. I really like the whole test drive thing. I don't like the fact that you're using guys because we're angels and shit, and we just want to go to Bible study and be good men. So I don't like that. But
well, I subverted it. You know, Joji's cover was originally about a fuck girl, but mine was actually about a fuck boy.
Yeah, she
But you know,
that.
I don't blame men. I don't blame men for being on their hoe phase. Be on your hoe phase for as long as you want. Just be honest about it. Just let us know. I am not ready to be in a relationship. I am still in my hoe phase. But a lot of men can't deal with that shit because you know what happens.
because you ain't gonna give me nothing if I say that.
Exactly. But you need to understand that somewhere in between the middle of your hoe phase, there's also a woman in the middle of her hoe phase, and you guys can live happily ever after for the moment that y'all are supposed to, be together.
Once y'all done with your whole phase and stuff.
Well, we don't know what happens after that.
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't know. I'm so.
But I'm just
halfway in it.
saying, like,
Baby, I love you. Homie.
Honesty is the best policy. You know?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Be straight up about it. Just omit some shit. So, but Now, Test Drive is not coming out on your album, is it?
No, that's just a
That's
promotional
single.
cover.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now, the Ghost, is that going to come out on your EP, or is that just more singles?
Ghost is actually another single.
Okay.
As far as my projects, I've actually got 3 different albums in the works right now.
In the works, okay.
Yes, I've got an album called Love Lessons and Losses, and it talks about the 3 great loves of our lives. So one of them is like the puppy love, the high school romance. The second one is like the karmic love, like the one that you learn everything from, the betrayal.
Can't stand your ass. I hope you listening to this shit. Can't stand your ass.
And the third love is like the soulmate, life partner connection, the one that comes unexpectedly. They're not even really your type.
Baby,
you know what I mean?
I love you. That's what you're talking about. I love you. Okay.
So that's what Love Lessons and Losses is about.
Okay.
The song Test Drive is produced by the guy that I'm doing that project with.
Nice.
Ghost is a single, and it's a series of singles that I'm going to be working on. But the project as a whole is called High Art because I actually grew up Catholic and Mormon. So I know it's weird, right? So I was baptized Catholic. At 8, I got baptized Mormon, and then all the way up until I turned 18, I was Mormon, and then I went to Japan and I became a Buddhist.
Oh shit!
So it's been a journey.
By 50, you're going to be an atheist? I mean, you're running out of shit already. You're running out of shit to do already. You know what I'm saying?
At this point, I classify myself as spiritual.
Okay.
But but the point of High Art is that all this time that I was a sheltered Latina girl, I didn't really get to like explore drugs and alcohol. So I'm like barely learning about psychedelics. I tried shrooms for the first time this summer.
Yes.
I tried LSD for the first time on New Year's Eve.
Don't do drugs, y'all.
Yo, how was your LSD trip though?
Oh my God, it was amazing. I actually wrote a song about it.
Did you write the song while you were on it?
No.
That would have been crazy. I want you to record a song while you're on LSD. Record the song that you wrote on LSD on LSD.
I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna come back and tell you all about it.
Shit, I can't. Y'all heard here first, y'all.
I've yet to do Molly. I've yet to do ecstasy. I've yet to do ayahuasca. There's a lot of things that I haven't done yet, so I want to be able to try everything.
I don't even know what the fuck the last shit you said was, but I'll do it. I don't care. Ayahuasca. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'll do it. Fuck it.
Basically, I wanna explore with different like altered states of consciousness and see what kind of songs get channeled from the experience.
Wow.
Shit. It's like
so that's
Jimi
what
Hendrix.
High Art is about.
Isn't it like Jimi Hendrix when he used to
Yes.
put all that like Jimi Hendrix used to put like acid like tabs in his fucking in his fucking like bandana, bro.
Crazy.
Like he used to put acid tabs in his bandana, so while he was performing, the shit would like melt into his skin and shit
suck
while he
into
was
the pores
performing.
and shit.
Bro,
Yeah.
like that's some crazy shit.
It's some beautiful
I'm gonna
shit.
look at your ass while you're performing too. Right? I'm gonna look at your ass while you're performing like.
You know what? Acid is a beautiful thing. I only took half a tab. I'm pretty conservative when it comes to my drug consumption.
Oh, but you're conservative. Gotcha. All right, very conservative.
I am.
Gotcha.
You know what it is? Like, I'm not going to have more than 2 things of Hennessy right now because I know my limits. But I just feel like I already took so much time to be balanced as a spiritual person that this is purely for creative exploration.
Okay.
And I
fuck
plan
with
to
that.
come back,
I
especially
fuck with
because
that.
I'm a mom. I'm in a relationship. I've got all these projects. I can't afford to like go off into the
You
deep
got
end.
focus kind of stuff like that.
I like to stay focused.
You know what? Now I'm glad that you said that because I want to hear the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? Considering the fact that I know how guys deal with relationships and stuff like that. And I know how needy guys can be in relationships and stuff like that. You know, so as a guy, when you're a boss and you're dealing with another boss and everything, you know, you got to kind of understand that her hustle is just as much as your hustle. Now, you've been in relationships, obviously, like you said, on and off for like almost a decade. You're in a relationship now. Do you feel that that you need that? Obviously, we don't need a partner, but when you're with somebody, you have to be with somebody that understands your focus, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think on a very basic, fundamental level, I like to stay in committed relationships because I like to have just one person to fuck regularly.
Okay, but that's the best way to do it.
Facts.
I can explore polyamory, but I feel like the best way to stay focused is having one person to focus on because when you stay focused on that one person, you can focus on your hustle better.
Right.
I feel like having too many variables as far as relationships takes away from your focus on your purpose that you have on this earth. And I already have a kid, so I don't have a lot of time to allot to the fuckery of the world and the sensory things that it has to offer. And this isn't to say that I never run out of options, but I like to stick to like the highest good when it comes to who and what I put my focus on. So, and I don't know if you guys have ever read Think and Grow Rich or How to Win Friends and Influence People, but Napoleon Hill talks about sexual transmutation and the importance of being a high-level being. If you want to be a high-level being, there are 2 things you need to master. You need to master your mind. And you need to master your sexual energy. And if you can master your sexual energy and use it for creativity, then you have so many opportunities to capitalize on the best versions of yourself.
Facts. All right, that's it. I'm done with you hoes. All right, get out my inbox. Stop Facebooking me. Hey, I got a Snapchat. Got to get a Klew. Hit me up. So check us out. So back on. So Jay. Now I know that you know what I'm saying. You've been doing it for how long? How long have you been doing this music for?
Man, taking it on more on the serious end for like the last 3, but overall maybe some odd 9 years, something
About
like
9
that.
years. Now you've been doing it for fucking a long ass time. Now,
I've been recording since I was 16.
Right. Now, what's your advice for women that are trying to get into this game? Because you, as a woman in this game, which is a predominantly male-oriented game, they're going to see a pretty face, they're going to see this, they're going to see that, and I'm sure you've dealt with everything. So please
I've
try
dealt
to...
with it all.
That's what I'm saying. So please, like, how do you know when somebody's actually approaching you to be on some real shit, aside from somebody trying to be like, you know what I'm saying, hey, why don't you come to the studio? You never know? Never know. Oh, shit. Okay,
You never know. At least for me, if you happen to be a magnetic personality, everybody's going to want to fuck you.
True.
There's no discrimination. You set the boundaries.
Okay.
If you are able to successfully set a boundary between a relationship with yourself and a person that you're working with, they're never going to disrespect that boundary. And if you know your worth, they're never going to even try to move into that. It could be somebody that's married. It could be somebody that's in a relationship. It could be somebody that's single. I've had a lot of collaborations with different men in my life. And every time that I was able to have self-love and an awareness of my worth and my value, the men in my life that I worked with knew not to push the envelope. So it begins with you. And this doesn't just have to do with women. This has to do with men too. There's a lot of men that are out there that have very magnetic personalities, and the women in their lives just naturally gravitate to them, whether it's a woman that they want to work with or a woman that they want to be in a relationship with, or they just want to have some playtime. But if you set those boundaries and you know who you are and what you want, and why you want it, then it's easy to cut out the bullshit and be more intentional about the connections that you wish to foster in your life.
That's why I say y'all gotta stay out of my inbox. I'm trying to focus on this shit, all right? Y'all fucking with me and everything, man.
Women just need to learn how to say no. Women need to learn that it's okay to say no. And they also just, for me at least, like, just be mindful, like really pay attention to the people in your life, how they talk to you, how they associate with you. Set some boundaries as far as the relationship if you really want to get ahead without fucking your way to the top.
What would you tell your old self, your younger self actually? What would you tell your younger self? What would you tell your 16-year-old self starting out?
Have more friendships and have less relationships.
There you go. Jay, what do you want to tell yourself like starting out? If you could look back right now when Jay started to put his first mic in his car and shit like that.
Yeah.
What did you like? What would you tell your younger self?
Well, growing up, I've always been very like closed off, more on like an introvert kind of. I feel like learning how to break that, because I feel like on many occasions starting out, I actually ruined and self-sabotaged a lot of potential opportunities because I didn't know how to accept that I could be good enough for those moments, you know? So I would tell myself, you know what, just relax. You're in these positions for a reason.
For a reason, right?
And once you hit that moment, it's just going to grow. So calm the fuck down.
Because you've been working so hard. Like this moment that you're in, you visioned it already.
Absolutely,
so you already visioned it. So when you're there, you shouldn't be surprised that you're there. You know what I'm saying? Because you've seen this in your dreams and stuff like that. Did you ever see yourself at a big, did you ever see yourself like singing the national anthem at Staples? And like, how is it? I mean, like I performed at the most that I performed was like maybe like 500-600 people. You've sung in front of thousands of people. How does that feel? Do you still get those, those butterflies, or are you just professional like that? As soon as you hit the stage, I'm sure it goes away. What about those moments leading up to it?
Honestly, like I get more butterflies like dealing with people in very intimate settings than in big places, because I'm very detached when it comes to big audiences. I can't even see these people's faces.
True.
But when it comes to a smaller audience like this, I can become a little bit more self-conscious. But the way that I learned to outgrow it was by understanding I'm here for a reason. I was invited here.
Yep.
I didn't just show up here and get on the mic uninvited. Like, I was invited here. And also, like, just getting out of your own way and realizing, like, I have a gift, I have a talent, and it's meant to be shared. That is my personal responsibility for this world. Once you kind of get out of your own way and get out of your own head, and you kind of stop making it all about you and how you feel, like, which I feel like is something that a lot of introverts deal with. There's like a lot of like self-doubt and self-consciousness. Like, once you realize that it's actually not you, your talent is not actually you. It's something like that's bigger than you. That's coming through you, and you're
a vessel.
given the opportunity.
You're the vessel to do that shit. I'm saying you're blessed with a gift and stuff like that. Like your flow, how many motherfuckers can flow like you?
Yeah, for real though.
You can't. You know what I'm saying? Your flow is like on point. Like, you don't miss shit. Not only do you have the flow, but you got the delivery, you got the punchlines, you got the rhyme schemes and shit, and it all comes down together. But that's not how you started rapping.
Fuck no.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, it was so bad when I started off. People would actually stop talking to me when I would show them my music, bro.
Which is
it took
fine.
years.
Yeah, which is fine though.
That's so fucking
It was
bad.
so take that energy when I first started. I'm taking that energy in, and I'm still trying to convince myself, like, okay, write another song, write another song. But but the whole point is that I envisioned growing out of that, being, here with you right now.
Right.
More moments to come. These were all visions that I had back in the day.
That's a beautiful
That's what I'm saying. You put it out into the universe. You know what I'm saying? You put it out into the
Absolutely.
universe, and then that shit runs back and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like that.
You gotta vision it. You gotta like regularly. Like, I meditate pretty regularly. When I close my eyes, I just think about like the highest possible outcome. Like, it's gotta be outrageous.
Yeah,
if your dreams aren't outrageous, they're not big enough.
Yeah, like for me, like every single night, right? I just try to focus. I say to myself, I'm gonna marry Salma Hayek. I'm gonna marry Salma Hayek.
And it's coming,
put it
bro.
into this
It's coming.
universe,
Just
bro.
Even
be patient.
if
I'm
it's
patient,
not
bro.
Salma Hayek, it's gonna be something better than that.
Can you get better than Salma? No, I'm playing. So check this out, yo. All right, so before we get into my crush with Salma Hayek and everything, we're gonna get into some videos. I want to talk about. We're gonna bring some more videos from my boy Curfew. My boy Curfew is one of the hardest hustlers that we have out here, right? He's really, really dope with the music showcase. R.I.P. Big Gino. So we're gonna get into a couple of Curfew's videos, and we'll be back with my guest on the Entrepreneur Hour. Yo, let's go.
I've been through it all. I just wanna ball. I've been through the struggle. Every day I hustle. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I just wanna ball. I've been through it all. I just wanna ball. I've been through the struggle. Every day I hustle. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I just wanna ball. Can't believe what I just manifested. Doubters gazing at me, now they feeling threatened. I bossed up, took risks, slept in the whip. Used to drink E&J, now I sip on Juice. I was raised by a teacher, deceived by the preacher. Started singing my own hooks, couldn't rely on the feature. Thought I'd be overlooked for the rest of my life. Never trusted these women, so I made ambition my wife. I wanna ball, go to Vegas for the fuck of it, I'm loving it. Spent 5 G's on the thrill with 2 women, that's that will. I'm trying to chill, I work too hard, that's for real. Been through it all, you gon' see me in. I've been through it all, I just wanna ball. I've been through the struggle, every day I hustle. I've been through it all, I've been through it all. I've been through it all, I just wanna ball. I've been through it all, I just wanna ball. I've been through the struggle, every day I hustle. I've been through it all, I've been through it all. I've been through it all, I just wanna ball.
I just wanna ball like Michael Jordan. Going through the struggle but never when recording. Fucking with us cause the shit too boring. I just wanna ball while I'm out there touring, scoring. Tryna pull up in that foreign, soaring. In the studio till morning, warning. Hot shit flame that's scorching.
Back in the mail to Portland, yeah.
I've been on these dollars, curfew ballin', that's my guala. We just told your bitch to holler, now she want my enchilada. She want Gucci, she want Prada, used to struggle, never had nada. Now she gon' get whatever she wanna, smoke exotic, marijuana, yeah. Ballin', that's my hobby, bad little bitch and she call me Poppy. Never slow down, the haters can't stop me. Used to be down, now they all wanna top me. I just wanna ball, that's RP Kobe. I just wanna ball, now where's my trophy? Saying you can ball, you gon' have to come show me. I just wanna ball, that's facts, true story.
I've been through it all, I just wanna ball. I've been through the struggle, every day I hustle. I've been through it all, I've been through it all, I've been through it all. I just wanna ball. I've been through it all, I just wanna ball. I've been through the struggle, every day I hustle. I've been through it all, I've been through it all, I've been through it all. I just wanna ball.
Jose got
I've been on my shit, yeah. I've been on my shit, yeah. I've been on my shit, yeah, you ain't bout it. Smoking on the gas, yeah, it's getting cloudy. All my youngins, they wildin'. Mess with the gang, we sliding. I've been on my shit, yeah, you ain't bout it. Smoking on the gas, yeah, it's getting cloudy. All my youngins, they wildin'. Mess with the gang, we sliding.
When it come to making money, it's politics. Gotta love something, but I need some more things. At the round table with boss collect the pocket chips. They praying on my downpour, I already noticed it. Remember I was down bad, took the flock around. It's a lot of things that I don't speak about. Shoebox my money, nigga, I don't do the bank counts. From day one, turn shout. You can tell that they faking that. Jeez, keep that same energy. You pretend, don't do new friends, never that again. GBM, the label, that's the acronym. And I been had my wings. Ghetto angel, you a pelican. I figured out why they mad, cause I'm ahead of them. Man, I been had the light, I'm an Edison. When it come to making music, I'm a perfectionist. Einstein with the map, I know my measurements. Nigga, and I make it look easy. Change my ways, had to put down the limit squeezy. Sub-Zero life, now my heart is a freezy. I'm a gutter baby, I still shop at DDG. With the vibe when it's empty. No more lean, had to put down the sippy. Grimy gassed up, got my mind hella trippy. Can't get no rest till I run up a 50. Yeah, I might smash it any minute. Free 50 blue, had to do a little sentence. Country boy at heart, but my mind is in the city. Make it chilly, but a nigga by his business gotta feel it.
I've been on my shit, yeah, you ain't bout it. Smoking on the gas, yeah, it's getting cloudy. All my youngins, they wildin'. Mess with the gang, we sliding. I've been on my shit, yeah, you ain't bout it. Smoking on the gas, yeah, it's getting cloudy. All my youngins, they wildin'. Mess with the gang, we sliding.
I've been scamming, ATM jamming, puff passing. Foreign whips, yeah, I've been really crashing. Going too fast on the dash, niggas ain't passing me. About to catch up, nigga, cause I'm speed racer. About to blow her back, no chaser. Off the hen a beat though, that's what I'm facing. Hard knock life, I really got it out the mud. I've been sipping double cup with the gang, I ran it up. Fuck, ain't nobody believe, so I had to chase my dreams. I be dripping all this cream and they wanna hate on me. I'm from Hater Block 13 and I pull up the chopper. Hit a nigga like it's maracas. I'm a roster, I'm whipping the pasta in the kitchen. I be whipping, all this coke, all this fishing. And these white bitches and these black bitches and these Asians. I got all the varieties, nigga, what I'm saying.
I've been on my shit, yeah, you ain't bout it. Smoking on the gas, yeah, it's getting cloudy. All my youngins, they wildin'. Mess with the gang, we sliding. I've been on my shit, yeah, you ain't bout it. Smoking on the gas, yeah, it's getting cloudy. All my youngins, they wildin'. Mess with the gang, we sliding. Got the sauce.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was my boy Curfew. Shout out my boy Curfew and shit like that. He's a real hustler. He's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know Curfew, look his ass up. Kurfew. That's Curfew. So check us out. So thank you everybody for tuning into the Entrepreneur Hours, my first show of 2021. I had some dope ass guests, and you know it's only going to get better as the years, as the months progress and so forth. So before we dip out, Jay, tell people where they can find you.
What's going on, guys? So, yeah, everybody can find me at JCAB818. That's JAYCAB818 on any social media platform, any streaming platform. Just look up JCAB. You'll find me right there.
You better look it up.
Yup.
Now, where can they find you? Because you know they're going to find you.
My name's Rain Bisou, RAINBISOU. You can find me on YouTube. My website is rainbisou.com. On Twitter, it's @IamRainBisou. At Instagram, it's RAINBISOU. My latest single is Ghost. You could look that up on the Let's Experiment channel. And you can find that on Rain Bisou as well. And then I've got a couple more things going on. On January 31st, I'll also be releasing another single. It's called Blacklist. So be sure to stay tuned and check it out.
Just the name alone makes me wonder, like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, Blacklist. Like, we go from Ghost to Blacklist, and the next single going to be like, fuck you, stop hitting me up and shit like that. That's going to be the next one. Yo, so again, I want to give a big shout out to all my guests. To Rain, to Jay, to my boy DJ Robbie D, to my boy KC. You know, it's been a beautiful start of the year. You know what I'm saying? I know we had a hard 2020, you know what I'm saying? But we survived. Now we're back on 2021. Let's keep it pushing, and let's, you know what I'm saying, let's be as entrepreneurial as we can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yup.
It takes all your life to be an overnight success. So why not start now?
Yeah.
Let's do it, baby. All right. So check us out. Catch us on the next Entrepreneur Hour. Subscribe to the Entrepreneur channel. Follow me on Instagram. Gotta get a clue. GOTTAKLEW. Raydiorod. RAYDIOROD. You know what I'm saying? The Entrepreneur Hour is making it poppin'. We're gonna do a big thing. So thank you for everybody, and I'll see y'all next time. Shout out. Bam.
Hey.
Hey.
This is the Entrepreneur Hour.
Yeah, you are tuned in to the Entrepreneur Hour. I get down with mine, I get down with mine, I get down with mine. This is the Entrepreneur Hour. Tune in to the Entrepreneur.